as boxing fans, why does it always have to be this promotional company versus that promotional company, this network versus that network, this manager versus that manager? One thing about me, if Canelo's right, I'll defend Canelo. If Floyd Mayweather's right, I'll even defend him. If he's wrong, I'll say he's wrong. I love Oscar De La Hoya, but if it's BS, I'll call it BS. I like some of the stuff Al Heyman does, but if I see BS, I'll call it. Like, I don't understand why in boxing we need to always have these fans versus those fans. Why can't it just be we love boxing? Because we're a very niche community. So, let's talk about this tweet from Mike Coppinger. Mike Coppinger's tweet, I've read it a bunch of times, but it simply goes as this, guys. He's saying that Gervonta Davis and their team offered Ryan Garcia the Tank fight. But then he's saying he pursued the opportunity versus Manny Pacquiao. But then he said when he came back and that didn't go through, he realized they didn't have the funding or the money wasn't there. Whatever BS they had to say. Number one, we all know that Manny Pacquiao works with Al Heyman. So no matter how he wanted to slice it, that was going to be an Al Heyman behind the scenes thing. Just like Isaac Pitbull Cruz or Isaac Pitbull Cruz. He thanked Manny Pacquiao, he thanked Al Heyman. He's not with the Mayweather side. He's, Manny Pacquiao is who discovered him, and he works with a different promoter, and Al Heyman's his guy behind the scenes. Just like when we saw Danny Jacobs going over to DAZN, we know Al Heyman was still his advisor, but, that's beyond the point. All of us know, like Al Heyman, hate Al Heyman, agree with his way of business, however you want to look at it, we all know that if Ryan Garcia signed on the dotted line to fight Tank, even if we thought he didn't have the money, which we know he did, even if we think that Mayweather Promotions didn't have the money, which I'm pretty sure they did, but let's say they didn't, we all know damn well that Fox Sports or Showtime Sports would have brokered them that damn money and gave it to him up front to go ahead and get that fight done, because they know that it's going to sell the pay-per-view buys and they're going to make their money back in some more. And I know they're not going to pay Ryan Garcia no $20 million to fight Tank. They didn't even pay Mayweather and Pacquiao to fight each other that much. It might have been $3 to $4 million of a purse plus the the pay-per-view split or whatever. So that's a bunch of horse crap. And that Mike Coppinger is the same guy that Bob Arum kicked out of the damn meeting or out of the press conference because he asked him some questions. That was when Bob go, "Get out of there, you little piece of shit. Get him out of there, get him out of there." And his bodyguards had to hold him back so he didn't have a heart attack or something like that or lose it. So I don't understand why some of these reporters, even who call themselves journalists, why they feel like starting controversy, why they feel like doing bull crap, why do they feel like starting unnecessary arguments about he said, she said is going to get the fight done. It's like, oh, well, you don't need to believe Tank, you got to believe Ryan. Or if it's the other way around, you got to believe Ryan, not Tank. So I'll finish with this, man. We don't need to put boxing fan versus boxing fan. We don't need to put Ryan Garcia versus Tank. This is why UFC guys, when Usman Covington 2 happens, why they still sell 800,000 on the same night that Canelo's fighting Plant. And why Wilder Fury 3, which was an excellent fight, only sells 600,000 on the third time around, because the UFC has to fight certain people all the time. There is no, oh, well, my manager said this, and this ESPN reporter said that, and this guy said this, and this YouTube channel's for this. Guys, whether you like PBC, whether you like DAZN, whether you like Top Rank or ESPN, whoever you like, whoever's your favorite fighter, manager, promotional company, whatever, as a boxing fans, you have to start telling people to miss you with the BS. Stop telling me this person didn't have the funding or this person said this. All of them lie to us. All of them do BS behind the scenes. But one thing I'm not going to go for is this. Telling me that the money wasn't there for the Tank versus Ryan Garcia fight. If they didn't physically have the money in the account, the corporate companies that back them or do their shows would have fronted them the damn money. And that's all I got to say. Like, just stop lying to me. Most importantly, Most of us think Ryan Garcia is a great athlete, but he's never in the ring, and there's always some bull crap excuse. He may really be hurt. He may really not be hurt. I'm not to judge. None of us are to judge. We haven't gotten that ring. But miss me with the this fight didn't happen because of that, or this person's ducking because of that. They all tell us bull crap. They all tell us nonsense. But don't sit there and tell me the money wasn't available. I wasn't born on Jupiter. I'm out.